everybody, it's me RP, and am I blocking the way? Am I blocking the way? I am blocking the way. I am at the CFMoto Papio XO series press launch event. You can see over there the banner over there. I will be showing you what the CFMoto is gonna be like, and I will show you both the XO Racer as well as the XO Trail. Now the XO series is coming in two different variants, built on the same chassis, built on the same platform, same engine, but with two very different variants based on very different applications. As you know me, and if you've watched my channel long enough, you would definitely know that I am leaning a lot closer to the trail, but the XO Racer definitely does look incredibly beautiful, and you can actually have a sneak preview of what the Racer is going to look like just by looking at the banner over there. The main desirability of the XO1 Racer over here is that it is supposed to be a heartfelt tribute to the iconic designs of 80s sport bikes. That is the gist of it. I will most likely focus on the actual specs, because that is what people like us are very interested in, the engineering nerds. We want the numbers, right? So what are the specs going to be like? Now, it's got a single-cylinder, air-cooled electronic fuel injection engine, 126cc. It's small, definitely, but it's got a max power of 7 kilowatts at 8,250 RPM, which is surprisingly good, okay, to be honest. For the torque, you got 9.2 Newton meters at 6,500 RPM, which is pretty normal for a bike of this displacement class. So nothing out of the ordinary. This is actually in line with most motorcycles within the 125cc category. It's got a mechanical throttle, nothing special there, as expected, in line with almost everything in the 125cc class. Now, what I really want to focus on is the fact that it's got a curb weight of 114 kilograms. You heard me, 114 kilograms. Okay, on a bike this small, especially if you take the trail off-road, 114 kilograms is amazing, because I drop my bike a lot. And even with my Versys 300, which is a very light bike by comparison, that thing still weighs 170 kilograms, and I hurt my back all the time picking it up off the floor. Now 114 kilograms and ground clearance of about 150 millimeters. Great for off-road if you are looking at the trail. Don't look at this one. Look at the trail. This is for the road. It's nice, but this is not what it's for. Take a look at the rest of the video later. It's mostly an aluminium framed bike with steel tube for the chassis. Of course, it's ABS capable as well. Now, what I really like most of all is the headlights for the Reize in particular. Now, the Trail has the same headlights. In fact, almost every single component on both the Reize and Trail are going to be shared. The headlights, the dash, as well as the chassis, tank, everything. But the plastic works are going to be what defines and separates them. Last thing I want to mention in terms of specs, 7 liters. Unfortunately, this spec sheet has not come with the expected range as to how far it can actually go on 7 liters of fuel. But I've actually did a bit of research before I even came, and it turns out that some owners in the US have, after conversion to kilometers, because we are Singaporeans, we use the metric system. After some research, some people have said that they've managed to get a range of about 362 kilometers on a full tank of 7 liters of petrol on one of these. So it's actually pretty good range if you ask me. So, I've been saying a lot of things throughout the entire video about the XO Papio, but here's the million-dollar question. How much does it cost? I asked Yuheng Group and it costs $6,800 for both the Trail and the Reize version of the bike. What can you get for $6,800? Well, first of all, you've got the BMW G310R, then you have the KTM 390 Adventure, there's also the Yamaha XMax 250, and last of all, CFMoto's own 300 CLX. Of course, none of these are stylish mini bikes. The only way you are going to get something similar to the XO Papio range is the Honda Grom, the Honda Monkey, or even the Kawasaki Z125 Pro, all of which are on the rather smaller side, despite being in the same mini bike category. So the XO Papio, even though it's a bit pricey, it actually is the only bike of its kind in the entire world. No other manufacturer has something like this.
So today I am going to be doing the first with the Trail, the Reize. Okay, it sounds good.
Let me pause the video here because I will end up just rambling about how adorable the bike is. What I want to focus was on how ergonomically sound the Papio was, both the Reize and Trail. Despite being mini bikes, they actually have a rather full-sized upper chassis with the ergonomics to match, with only the suspension and wheels actually being mini. This meant that I didn't have as much problems with hitting my knees on the bars or doing slow speed turns compared to when I test rode the Honda Grom many years ago. And this is coming from me with my 177 cm tall frame and fat 78 kilo ass. Power wise, on paper, it doesn't put out as much as the Honda Grom, but to be honest, it felt solid and punchy in comparison. I'll need to do some testing, but I am going to chalk it up to the fact that the gearing is probably better to achieve that feeling. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am in the process of contacting Yuheng and hopefully arranging a proper review ride sometime this month or the next. And I hopefully can put out a more in-depth video covering both the Papio Reize and Trail. Remember to like, subscribe, press the bell notification icon, ride safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.